What's up, everyone? I'm Tia, and today I'm going to lead you through a 10-minute mobility session focused on the shoulders and the hips. So let's start with our sit bones, legs straight, and I like my hands on my thighs here, but you can really place them anywhere that feels good. I'm just going to start to wave the spine. So in the inhale, we're thinking belly toward thighs, flat back. And then with that exhale, we're thinking about rounding the spine, sliding back. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift it back. About 3 more like that. Moving in whatever depth feels good. Last one, little shift forward. And with that exhale, we'll take a little shift back. Now sitting nice and tall, feet flexed, let's squeeze the legs together and then float the fingers toward the toes. Now if your hands aren't touching the toes yet, shins or thighs is absolutely fine. From here, start to pull the right arm across the body and then expand open into a twist. We inhale, come back through center. Then we exhale, expand, opening into a twist. Starting to move on your cycle of breath. Now as you open, we're really thinking of drawing those shoulder blades back, broadening the heart, keeping the spine nice and tall. So creating space through hamstrings, through lower back, and of course, through the T-spine. Now let's do one more each direction. Last one. Then we'll start to unwind. As we sit up, let's grab onto the right hamstring. So I'm giving the leg a little bit of a hug, and then I'll just start to straighten out the leg. Inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. Now holding this high feels uncomfortable, right? That hold could also look like this. Right, you could even do this on your back. It's just whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm gonna be here for about 3, 2. All right, last one. Now straighten that leg and pause. Now you have the option to stay here, or you can place the hands to the earth. Inhale, heel comes down. Exhale, toe lifts. Now if this feels difficult, take a bend through the knee. Almost there. 3, 2. Last one. Little lift. Good. Lowering it down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Grabbing onto the left hamstring. Just slide it up. Find the depth that feels good. And then just start to bend and straighten the leg. So you never need to get that leg fully straight. It's just about meeting yourself where you are. We've got all the time in the world to get better and to grow. So just find empathy, and most importantly, find curiosity. Right? Notice why your body is doing what it does, or notice what it feels. Last 3. Last 2. All right, last one. Hold and pause. Now you may choose to stay here. And maybe hands come down, drop the heel to the earth and lift. Once again, you're more than welcome to take a bend at the knee. It's gonna make this feel a little bit more comfortable. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. From here, legs come down, shins cross. Let's roll right over. Find our hands and our knees. All right. Big breath in as we arch the back. Big breath out as we round the spine. Just one more like that today. Nice. All right, from your tabletop position, come into a nice neutral spot. We're gonna do something called a scapula push-up. So I want you to tune into your shoulder blades. And then think of squeezing your shoulder blades together. You'll notice the heart drops a little bit. The arms stay straight. Then with the exhale, you'll slide the shoulder blades apart. This time the upper back puffs up. Arms stay straight. Inhale, come down, chest drops, shoulder blades together. Exhale, come up, chest lifts, shoulder blades apart. Beautiful. We're going down and up. So if you're not moving too much today, that's all right. We're here to learn, we're here to grow. Let's go last two. Last one. Beautiful. All right, from here, start to shift the feet to the left and land on your sit bones, just popping back to the bum. Left leg extends out as right tucks in. Take the left hand toward the left heel, and then just start to sweep that right arm up and over. I'm just drawing circles here. There's 5 big circles. Nice big opening through the lats here. Last 2. Last 1. Big reach, and then pause and hold. Think about right hip pressing to the earth as those fingers reach to the left. Engage. Think about sending that right arm back, spreading those ribs. 2 cycles of breath. Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's rise. Oh, nice job. Let's do the other side. Right leg extends out as left leg tucks in. And from here, floating the right hand toward the right heel. And left arm starts to draw circles here. It's just 5 big circles. Last 2. Last 1. All right, complete it, and then pause and hold. So we're reaching the left arm towards the right toes. And my left shoulder is going to roll back. My left hip's going to drop down. I'm thinking about spreading my ribs out, really engaging the right side body to pull that left side body open. Breath in and breath out to rise. Easy. From here, let the soles of the feet come together. You can just hold on to the toes of the ankles. And I just want you to think about sending the knees up towards the shoulders, giving yourself a squeeze. And then exhale, sending those knees down toward the mat. You're really trying to get those knees all the way down, or as close to the mat as they can get. That's it. Just working through some internal and external rotation at the hip here. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Now push the knees down and just pause and breathe. Good. Keep that engagement. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that engagement. Let's start to roll to the spine. And as we get down here, we'll straighten the left leg, lift the right. Now knee and hip are in line. And I'm just going to place my fist there to help lock that in. My foot's flexed. And I'll just start to send the heel to the left. And then back through to the right. So just going as deep as your body can take you. As you get to those sticky points on the edge, you're trying to draw a little deeper into that range. Once again, just creating some rotation through the hip here. 1 more on each side. Last one. Nice. All right, right leg comes down. Let's do the same thing on the left. Sweep it up. Knee and hip in line. Fist kind of locks you in. Heel to the right. And then heel to the left. Moving through the range as deep as you can on each side. And just noticing the differences. There's always a little bit of difference between the two. So if one can't go as deep, that's totally fine, right? It's normal. All right, last one. Beautiful. From here, pull your knees right to your chest. Grab the outer edges of the feet and then just stack the ankles onto the knees. Think about hips down to the earth, shoulders down towards the earth. Just 2 big cycles of breath as we open up the inner thighs. Final breath in. Final breath out. Amazing. All right. Thanks so much for joining me for our 10-minute mobility, and I will see you on the next session.